We're going live. Hey, go ahead and start it up. Are we on?
Yeah, well, we are now. You hit it.
Yeah, what you do this weekend? Are you tell us anything good?
Welcome to Table Talk.
Welcome.
Well, yeah,
We got some guests here. We'll wait.
it's pretty official, LJ. Welcome to Table Talk, ladies and
You
gentlemen.
better hope he goes to Carolina. That's all I'm going to say.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Table Talk. Ron Herbert.
What about
Mike
this
Ransom.
weekend? Tell us that about you a little bit. Let's talk about you.
Me?
You? Yep.
I don't know. I don't really do much on the weekends anymore. You know, I just hung out, went to the pool like usual.
And what did you see at the pool? I heard you saw something.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. So on Friday, I was at the pool, and there was a lady in the pool, and she had on a pink Ronnie hat.
Wow.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, my God. I was double take. I'm like, is that a Ronnie hat out in the wild? Yeah. And sure enough, she was swimming. She had it on, and I was like, I like your hat. She goes, thank you. So I got it at Goodwill.
Yeah, see, so you did nothing else? I mean, nothing really on. I mean, what was on sports this weekend? Anything good?
Summer League, was that this weekend? That
Yeah,
was,
they won the championship.
Yeah. But the championship game was that Sunday night. Yeah, so watch that.
Nate's here today. We'll get with him on the draft and all that stuff. But
What'd you do, Ron?
Well, it was an exciting weekend, man. I tell you, I got up, I woke up, I worked out, and then I didn't do the pool. Came to Red Rocks a lot. Really nothing, really. I mean, I watched the race, you know. If you didn't watch, and LJ, if you don't watch, but Denny Hamlin won the race this weekend.
How about that?
Should
we hit the applause?
Yeah, please.
All right, let's see. Let's find out.
So he won the Dover Mile, and I did watch his podcast yesterday. And it was a big deal about naming his kid, right?
Yeah.
So his kid's name is Jameson Drew Hamlin. I call it JD. I call him JD. I'm not sure what to call him, but he said the second choice was Mouse. Well, the mascot of the Monster Mile is Mouse. So it's kind of intriguing, like, you know, how that worked out. But it was good to see him win. And
Yep.
I thought the second choice was Ron.
Well, I tried.
Yeah.
I tried. They wouldn't name it Ron. I offered $5,000 to name it Ron. So, but today, I guess you want to introduce our guests?
Sure, let's introduce our guests. Straight out of, what do you get, Lincolnton High? Was that the high school?
Yeah.
LJ Smith, 2020, 27. Basketball recruit. Got some big-time offers. Welcome to the show, LJ. Accompanied by none other than Nate Conley, recurring guest. Welcome back, Nate.
Thanks for having me
Hold on,
again.
let's give you guys this. Yeah, there you go. Is that what the crowd sounds like when you score, LJ?
Yeah. So, Nate,
Going to be a star, too. This is a 20-point lead. Yeah, thanks for the time.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. John Calipari, the Hall of Famer. And they've all been pretty good looks. Kalick has 28 points.
tell us about like your relationship with Nate. I mean, not Nate. LJ and his father, and how you met and how you started the process.
Yeah, so we met LJ probably, what was it? 6-7 months ago, maybe?
Yeah.
You know, we got introduced through a coach who has coached him for a long time and been a friend of their family for a long time. Sat down with him and his family, and, you know, LJ is in a position where he's going to be probably one of the top basketball players in the 2027 class. And, you know, so it came a time where we sat down, we talked about his future, we talked about the vision of, you know, kind of what I saw in him and what he wants for himself. And, you know, from there we just kind of started building. And, you know, last year he was at Lincolnton High School and had a great year, and we've been going through the summer of playing on the EYBL circuit with Nike. He's done an incredible job, and he's moved up all the way to, you know, number 13th in the country. So he's, you know, really kind of helped himself quite a bit, and, you know, really kind of getting better and better and enjoying the ride and enjoying the process.
Who's your favorite basketball player, LJ?
Steph Curry.
Steph Curry. That's a good one. You shoot like him?
Yeah.
What's your game like? You're like a slasher, you a shooter?
Nah, I'm a shooter.
Shooter? All right, nice. I like that. Ron's a shooter.
We need to bring him in hoop group. Like, do you think? I heard about Nate. Now you beat him by one, but how do you think he'd do in hoop group?
Oh, he's coming. Him and his dad both, they don't think I can play.
Oh, really?
So we're going to make sure that they come to the game and they can be witnesses.
Well, LJ, listen, this is the thing, okay? You play against 17, 18-year-olds, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Some of them are 15.
Just so you know,
Oh,
Nate
whoa.
is 30. Nate is maybe 30, 35. We're not sure how old he is, but
36.
36. So he's playing against 50-year-olds and 60-year-olds, right? So imagine you getting into a game, right? And you go, oh, Dad's out there. I want to play, right? You're going to have more points, right? So I agree with you. I think sometimes with Charlie and Nate and Michael, I mean, they got other guys out there. They're like Max, I don't think he'd hit. He was, I think, 0 for 10 from 3. Finally hit one at the end, right?
I thought he hit 2.
Yeah, he did.
He hit 2.
Ron, this is about progress, man.
Yeah,
We're getting better.
I know,
and
but
better
don't be
and better.
building LJ up. Let's see you play one-on-one with LJ, okay, which you already did, a one-point game. But let's not bring up maybe him and his dad against you and Michael. How about that?
Your dad hoops?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, how about it? Do you think you could beat him and his dad against you?
Oh, I can definitely beat his dad.
I'm talking about, you think, Michael, what about this 2-on-2 contest?
No.
I think it'd be close. I think it'd be close because, like, I think LJ obviously has the advantage over all of us, but his dad is one of the guys that, like, if he gets you in the post, you're in trouble.
How tall is your
But
dad?
getting him out on the
6'3".
getting him out on the perimeter, that's where he becomes exposed.
And I'm
a
not
little.
saying, but I love his dad. I met him a couple times, and his dad's a prison guard, so.
Big, strong dude.
I
Like,
can't see Michael.
He's just going to post us up.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see though. I think we're gonna have this game. I want to bring. We're not gonna, or let LJ play in the hoop group. Let him be whatever. But my point is,
we need to have him to one of our pickup runs when, like, Mason and everybody are there.
Well, one thing about you, you brought a lot of. One thing LJ doesn't know about you, but I do, is how hard you work and with the kids. That Najee Marshall, who's playing for Dallas, you made him do those sprints and everything he did. And I saw LJ, and you need to learn this from me, maybe, or Mike, or whatever. The kids that really worked hard on Nate made it. You know what I mean? John Elmore, he would make that guy shoot from everywhere. He was a little slow to making the NBA. He's getting there, though, I think, but his shooting game is different now. You think he'll make it, Nate? Or
I think he's got a chance. He was just he was in the finals of Summer League on Sacramento.
yeah, what a great guy. But what I'm saying is it's up. You know, my with my knee situation, everything that's going on with my legs, the doctor said it's up to me. So I think
Ron,
it's up to you.
what did you when you listened to me? What were you shooting from 3? What was your
Well, I think I was
3-point
like,
percentage?
You got like
I was
4%, right?
40%, but they didn't guard me out. I mean, LJ, at least I tell the facts, okay? That they had, okay, don't guard Ron, let him shoot, right? But I was the rifleman, man. But Nate taught me how to shoot. I was the rifleman.
Hey, here's your new hat, Rifleman.
But the problem is when Denny, which was when I'm on the court, they did the old, and you'll see it, the pick and roll. I mean, you know what I mean? Let's pick on Ron and then get Ron to guard you. That's the problem. What about you? Can you play defense, or you like playing defense?
I can play defense. I mean, I don't like it, but
Well, you have to say you like it. We got to get you better at that because what the difference between, I think Michael has a good hoop group team, but he's defensive specialist. His game's going to be 54, 55. Now Nate's game's going to be 79 to 70 because Nate himself doesn't like playing defense. So what? So that's one thing. Do you practice defense, or how does that work, Nate, with the kids nowadays?
Yeah, I mean, the one thing I will say is LJ's best defense is his offense. So, he's going to go down and score a 3. He might give up a 2, but he can play defense. I mean, he's good enough to play defense. He's just more valuable on the offensive end because of how skilled he is and talented he is.
No, I saw something online, but maybe you can teach me. You have some schools after you. North Carolina saw one. I don't know if you're allowed to say that or not. I don't know what
Yeah.
But you've got offers already, right?
Ohio State. Now, Charlie's Ohio State. He would love you to go to Ohio State. I know
So
some
who do you have offers from currently?
Yeah, tell us.
Carolina, Ohio State, Virginia, Tennessee, LSU, Texas A&M, Mississippi
LSU.
State, Wake Forest, a couple more.
Nice.
College of Charleston, shout out Jeff McGinnis.
And Jeff
Shout out
and
Jeff.
Mike,
Tar Heel.
we're
Tar
trying
Heel.
to. Jeff's practicing. I think he's going to call in at 1:55, but he's going to call late. But I think the difference is, I remember my most exciting thing about my life was when I was valet parking, and I got to park cars for $15 an hour when I was a kid. And I look at these NIL deals now, and I'm like, you might make them $500,000 to $1 million. How does that? Do you even think about that or not? Like, are you?
Nah, I don't really think about it like right now. I just be
Right.
thinking about hooping and stuff.
Right. So you want to hoop. I like that.
Yeah.
Who do you have? Any teams you really? I would not without giving out who you're going to go, but
Growing up, who'd you cheer for?
yeah.
You want to see?
Yeah, there you go. Good answer. So when you're going through this recruiting process, is there like one thing that sticks out more than the other? Like, I want to go to a school that has a good coaching staff, or is it the money, or is it the style of play? What is it exactly you're looking for?
Style of play and like coaching.
Yeah.
Who gonna let me come in and just be myself?
Yep.
Well, how does that work, Nate? With you've had a lot of players, and you've seen them. How do you broker that deal with coaches, or how do you tutor him on that or mentor him?
Well, I think it's, basketball is all about the game of opportunity. So, like, if you get the opportunity, you're going to have a chance to succeed and improve your stock value as a player. If you don't get the opportunity, you're not going to be able to improve. You're going to hit a dead-end street. So, like, basketball, a lot of times people, especially in this NIL world, they'll take the largest amount of money, but it might not be the best opportunity for them to grow their career. And, it's hard because, like, money is, enticing. It's very attractive. And but this new world of NIL, the money is actually a representative of that opportunity sometimes. So, if a school's offering you a good amount of money, and let's say player 1 is offered $500,000, player 2 is offered $800,000, just like the NBA, a max level player and a two-way or a minimum contract player, who do you think they're going to give more opportunity to? The guy that they're investing more money into. So, you have to balance all that. But, like, all of these decisions, like even for LJ, where he goes to school next year, where he goes to college the following year, it's all going to be based on the basketball decision of what's going to get him to the NBA.
I'm sorry to interrupt. You don't go to Lincolnton next year, or where are we playing at? We don't.
So
know.
we don't know yet, but he's got a couple visits set up that
High school.
High school. So he's probably going to go and play in like a national schedule. So he'll, play all around the country as one of the top players, kind of traveling anywhere and everywhere around the United States. So, but he's got to make that decision here in the next couple weeks.
Well, I'm excited. Personally, I'm excited to see this play basketball. But growing up, I mean, I was a big Duke fan. I would always wanted to play for Duke. If I could ever play, I was never that good enough. But Duke was my team. Is it more important to play for somebody you like or somebody you can grow with?
I'll probably say grow with. 'Cause, like, you could like a team, but it's not for you. So it'd be a bad situation.
I mean, I only know from one guy. Najee still texts me or is on Instagram, and Najee Marshall, who you've done a great job with, Nate. But he was kind of a two-way, right?
Yeah, he started as a two-way, but I mean now, man, so happy for him. Like, he has earned, the contract he got. He's in the league. He's got a role and he's growing in that role. So, like, he's gonna have a long-time career in the NBA.
Oh, what up, Brennahan? He went to Ohio State, and he just got traded, I believe.
Yeah. I actually just saw him in Vegas at Summer League, Malachi.
Yeah.
And he got traded from the Spurs to the Washington Wizards. So he's in a position where he's got to kind of start over a little bit and earn his respect in that organization. But he'll be okay. I mean, he's talented and he'll find his way. So.
Yeah, we played pickup with him, and I think you were there, right, Michael? I think it's on my picture here.
I don't know. Oh, that one? Yes.
Yeah, you were in. Mason Rudolph played. He played. We had, I think
Jalen Sims is on there right behind you.
Yeah, Jalen Sims, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I think if I was you, I think picking a school is important. But what I want to ask the next question, I got to pivot this, but I'm a big cereal guy when I was a kid, and I think
Here come the important
that's
questions.
an important question of the day because we ask everybody, like, but what's your cereal?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
So that's the age.
Yeah, and we confirmed they never heard of Freakies.
Well, Freakies were still.
We're like 0 for 12, Ron, if people
You
have
can
heard
buy
of Freakies.
one at my birthday, which I'll probably have Evan McCain play again this year for, but, we're going to maybe we'll get a box of Freakies,
$5,000.
Are you telling us that's what you want for your birthday?
Well, maybe. I don't know. You all get me something from the Beatles. Yeah. Now your lunch, you like going to the cafeteria. What's your best thing at the cafeteria? Like, is there days, because don't they switch it up? I haven't gone to high school in so long. Do they switch it up?
Yeah.
So is it every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, a certain meal?
I don't even know. I really don't even like get school lunch. I don't eat at school.
They usually have a schedule, but like, yeah, it's not the same thing every day. I remember when I was in high school, you'd have like certain days you'd bring in like Chick-fil-A or Papa John's or something.
Well, he went to one of those nice schools, Ron.
Where?
Oh, really?
He went to one of those nice schools. We got a little pan pizza. That was my
Oh,
favorite.
yeah. the Mexican pizzas?
Michael's getting Chick-fil-A brought
No,
in.
no, no.
Like,
Yeah.
I went to Terry Sanford High School in Fayetteville, North Carolina. It's a public school. It's 4A. It's not. It wasn't the nicest.
Brad, did you get anything over there? You remember that? I don't remember cafeteria. I'm so old, I don't remember. I graduated 19. I don't want to tell because there's some people out here that might be listening because they might not. I might have lied about my
He's
age.
like from Newport,
What did you
Right.
have?
No, well, grew up Northern California.
Northern California.
But yeah,
You're about to hear how nice it was.
Freaking no idea. I don't remember.
I like. I'm trying to think of the other good.
They had those Mexican pizzas. I remember those.
Yeah. What's the best lunch that they have nowadays, LJ?
Probably nachos. Like, did we get the bag of Doritos?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, do you like? Now this girl I date, she likes those spicy Doritos. Do you like a certain type of Dorito now or not?
Nah.
This is going to be important.
Spicy,
for the
yeah, is a good
You
one.
know, I think the big.
Do you like
deal-
chocolate chip
I'm
cookies?
Nate, I'm trying to work on NIL deals. Like, if you say like Doritos, we'll talk to Doritos. If he said he likes Red Rocks, we'll talk to Red.
I like the direction you're going here.
Like, even Red Rocks, if you say
Like
Red Rocks,
chocolate
Red
chip
Rocks,
cookies?
Red Rocks, your possibility, this is a check, okay? And it can go for anywhere from $5 to $500 to more. I mean, it's up to you. It's really up to you. Hey, make sure, Renee, his sport, what's your friend's name again?
Trey.
Thanks for coming over, man. What he was a star football player at Lincolnton, cornerback, wide receiver. But get him some chicken fingers or something. A guy got to eat. These guys don't eat. That's why they're skinny. I try to fatten people up. That way I don't have to go to the gym. If I get everybody fat, I wouldn't have to lose weight. So let's get them cookies, food, whatever we got to
This
do.
reminds me of Hansel and Gretel.
So Nate, what's the? So he'll go 2 years. You're going to go, and so next year you decide. How does it work? I don't know how it works.
So next year he'll go to a national high school, and he's got a few different options on the table currently. He has to make that decision. He'll play his junior season all next year, and then he'll play AAU basketball again, and then he'll kind of narrow his list down to where he wants to go to college, and he'll make his college decision next year. So,
Hey LJ, what about who have you played against that maybe made it or in high? Because it's funny, they're 18 now going to college. Is there anybody that's in college now or pro that you know?
Yeah. I know Robert Dillingham.
He played at Kentucky, right?
Kentucky,
Yeah.
Rob Dillingham.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you had him. I had
Yeah.
Rob. I met Rob. Yeah,
Yeah.
nice guy.
A lot of these kids are reclassifying now too. Is that on the board or no? You're going to stay?
Well, it's because
27?
like COVID messed everybody up.
Yeah.
So, some states didn't even have a season, so they had to reclassify.
Oh, okay.
I think LJ, you reclassified in what, 8th grade?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he
Got
was a
it.
little bit younger, and
Yeah.
his parents decided to hold him back before high school, and it was a smart move. And now he's
Yeah.
number 13 in the country.
What's the timeline look like for commitment? Like you going to maybe end of your junior year, let it play out a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good idea. Take your time.
Well, I mean, out of the schools, Ohio State, North Carolina, sounds like North Carolina, but I guess who all play. Dude, how does it work? This is so new to me, NAL, but do you know how many guards go to, how does a coach do it? Like for Carolina, his favorite team, by the way.
Yeah,
Make
and
sure
LJ's.
Make sure you sign your hat.
LJ's
But-
favorite team
but,
too.
Like, how do you know who's going to go with them, or does the coach know we need a guard?
You just have to kind of like have that conversation with the coach. So when LJ's making his decision, I'm kind of doing that homework with different coaching staffs and kind of presenting that to LJ and his family to say, hey, here's what the depth chart looks like. Here's what they're saying the opportunity looks like. Here's the growth or the opportunity to make the situation even better. But like just presenting all the facts. So like we have to do all that homework, just like the Hornets. We got to see who's on the depth chart, who's signed to contracts, who's coming back. We're kind of doing all that homework. So
Makes sense.
Hey, Emily, you ready to bring Nate to drink? He needs one. What do you got today, Emily?
This is a
Red
new one.
Rocks. What's it called?
Tropical spritz, but it's not with prosecco. It's tequila, triple sec, lime juice, orange juice, and then ginger beer.
Oh, there you go. Want to try it, Nate?
Did you create this?
Yeah, I know. Emily does the best. She's the best bar manager or whatever, friend out there.
Okay,
Give
we'll
it
give
a
it
taste.
a try. We'll give it a try.
I wear all the Ronnie hats.
You wear the friend hat?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good.
It's a hard
That'd
one to
be-
wear.
That'd be a great Sunday drink.
You like it?
Yeah.
There you go. Come.
It's really good.
Yeah, well, good thing it's on your bill, so thank you. Since you drank it. That cost you $15. Thank you, Nate.
Yeah. Hey, you remember the one time I broke out in hives?
Yeah? What was that
From was it from here?
From here, yeah.
Oh, what was it?
It was. I found out one night at Red Rocks I was allergic to sulfate, and
He was drinking drinks.
I was drinking red wine.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, it wasn't pretty.
Wow.
It was not pretty.
Would you have
As
to go?
Ron
Did you have to
and-
go to like urgent care or something?
No, I just went outside and Ron gave me a
Oh.
glass of water with no ice.
Yeah.
And,
Oh, good.
You know,
Staple.
it was Charlie and Ron were like, "Oh, he's fine."
Do you
Yeah.
have any allergies, LJ, or not?
Like grass and pollen and stuff.
Oh, here you get.
Yeah.
That's bad. I get that. My eyes sometimes I don't like it. That's a bad thing. What about? And you got any vacations that you're planning or anything like that with the fam?
Nah, I need to go on one though.
Well,
Yeah.
Nate got to take you on one. Nate, come on, man. Get this deal signed.
We just finished. The travel ball season, so now he's got some downtime.
Where would you want to go if you can go anywhere?
I don't know. I won't go to any beach.
Any beach? So what about like Miami, Las Vegas,
No beach.
Scottsdale?
There's beaches
Chicago?
in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Wow, this is
Scottsdale.
full.
And Scottsdale.
Now,
Yeah.
what about your favorite? Like, okay, now what about singers? Who's your favorite? Musician?
NBA young boy.
Do you know who that is, Ron?
I thought he said NBA somebody. What is it?
NBA young boy.
Young boy.
You know what it is?
Yeah.
Sing it.
I don't know what songs, but I know who he is. I'm more of like a J. Cole guy. J. Cole's mine. I mean, that's why I kind of moved out of rap as I got older. You know,
I
I still
like,
like it, but
obviously,
I don't listen to all the guys. There's so many rappers now. I'm like, I don't know who this guy is.
I'll do a Jay White. Obviously, my guy is Nelly, but I mean, we can call him if you want. I mean,
Oh yeah, let's call him.
Let's call him.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's call him.
but I grew up to
No, we want to call him. Good.
Yeah. But I mean, Nelly's my guy. I say, what about you, Nate? You, Travis Scott?
No, I would say I'm probably a Rod Wave, Drake, probably that type of vibe.
Yeah, I don't.
You
know.
don't like that, LJ?
No.
You like J. Cole?
Yeah.
I like J. Cole.
You don't like? Do you not like Drake, or do you not like?
I don't like Rod Wave or Drake.
Okay.
What's the difference?
What about Kendrick Lamar?
Yeah, I like Kendrick.
What about 50 Cent?
That's a little old. That's a little old, man.
Hey, I'm aging ourselves.
Would you listen to Nelly? What about Nelly?
We're talking to the
Your
young,
dad
we're talking
would.
to
You
the
think your
youth
dad
now.
would?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Your mother, yeah, they like Nelly.
LJ, have you ever listened to a Nelly song?
I don't know.
Hot in her.
Oh wow,
Maybe you bring him to a Nelly concert when he's
that
coming in
makes me feel
September.
old.
You still going to that Diddy concert?
Huh?
Ron, oh, sorry, I was asking Ron.
I was
something.
at the party. Just calm down. I mean, geez.
That's Ron's favorite rapper.
I don't, go down that road, but I mean, I would have went to his party. I just wouldn't have done the after party. I mean,
Yeah, okay.
I've been invited to a lot. I mean, being a table talk star and everything else.
No, that's not. Do not put that on table talk. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not part
There's
of that
no
party.
association.
Yeah, none.
So LJ, he's a big, too big a Carolina fan. Because, I want to ask another question to you, Nate. Does SAT scores matter anymore or ACT or anything like that?
I don't think so anymore. I mean, I think they actually got rid of that. So I think it's kind
Yeah,
of changed.
I think we looked that up, Ron. They did.
Yeah, they got rid of that. I think it was like right around COVID is when SAT.
But it
score-
was a
now,
big
GPA,
factor.
GPA is important, I believe, like the credits and what you're getting in your.
What-
I
core
mean, do you like
classes.
school, LJ? Do you like going or you
Yeah.
like?
It's straight. I mean,
Certain classes.
What's
Yeah.
what's
Yeah.
your best class? What do you like going to?
probably weight training. Cause like,
There we
Wow.
go. There we go.
That's good because
Hey, I mean,
Ron skipped that class.
yeah. He's like, what does that mean?
Listen, I would just let you know when back in the day I was 14% body fat a couple times, and I've also been 80% body fat. So I've done both sides. But
What do you like better?
don't mess with the honey badger. Right now I'm curling 35
You are
pounds.
you're looking better, man.
I
Yeah.
do
You've been
35
working
pound
out.
curls. If you could do 35 pound curls, let me know.
I can.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, well,
I,
you know.
I thought maybe I was the only guy. We're gonna find out. I cannot. In Brant, we got to video this a little bit, and we'll put it on tabletop. But this 2-on-2 game with Dad and son against these two is gonna be. It's gonna be a good.
Dad
show.
sounds scary. He sounds
I
like,
don't know.
Listen, Dad doesn't mess around. Like,
I can see
Dad's
Prison
a
Break.
big dude. Like, just
yeah.
Have you
he's-
guys watched Prison Break?
Yeah,
Netflix. That's what I think about.
yeah.
So-
I mean, he's the bully of the jail. So
Is that who got you into basketball, LJ? Did he like kind of train you up and all that growing
Yeah.
up? Did he play when he was younger?
Yeah, he played in high school, and then he went to a community college.
Yeah. So when you came along, he's like, "We're gonna get this kid ready. We're gonna be training all the time." What age did you start playing?
Like 4, but I started playing AAU when I was 8. But I used to play football too when I was younger.
Yeah. Did you play wide receiver,
Quarterback.
quarterback?
Right now, still.
Nah, I used to.
You can throw though pretty good. Do you think?
Yeah.
Pro or Nate? Probably.
If you stuck with football, would you think you'd be a D1 player?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the right attitude right there. Yep. Good answer.
who do you think wins, LJ? You or your dad, 1-on-1?
Basketball?
Yeah, today.
Me.
Have you played him
Junior,
lately?
Junior,
No,
I hope
not
you
lately.
hear that. His dad's name's Junior as well. So
Well, I don't know. We're
You're
gonna
gonna have a
fun.
game on your hands when you get home.
We're gonna have fun with this one, but I think going to high. It's so funny because we never had a high school, but I started thinking about my high school days, like what I used to do in high school.
I don't want to know what you used to do.
I don't want to train.
No.
My dad did tell me I had to work, no matter what. I had to work to make money, and even though I've been cut off before. I had a little money, so I was like a spoiled little kid. I didn't. Do you have to do any chores?
Yeah.
What's your chore?
Dishes, sweep, vacuum.
Good.
clean my room, stuff
Yeah.
like that. And I got to cut grass.
There
Oh,
you go.
cutting grass, I didn't mind.
I
Do
hate
you like
cutting
doing the cutting grass? Like, do you like cutting it with angles, or do you like just cutting it? Like, I always try to do the grass. So people walk by the house, I would go this way, then I would go that way.
Oh, like
Wait,
a checkerboard?
You was on a ride lawnmower, or you had to push?
Wow.
Yeah,
Come on.
Right. He had one of those robot ones.
You know, when I was
He was playing from his phone.
Yeah.
Like,
He was controlling it. He had a PlayStation controller.
When I was a kid, we had a job, and my friend owned an oil company, Chem Oil. Shout out to Mr. Chem. And the first person there cut the grass. The last person, they owned racehorses, cleaned the racehorses, and also had to clean up the farm, like the pig shit and all that. But I was always the first person there. So if you drove by Chem Oil, you know, Tim Wade was always late. He reminded me that he was never on time. He was always cleaning the shit. But I was, I would, if you go past it, you would see how perfect I was with that riding lawnmower.
do you have any pictures?
Yeah, let's see.
I would,
Prove
you know
it.
what,
Can we please get a visual? Of this?
Yeah, I want to see this.
I tell you what, I was everything back then. I was the guy.
What weren't you?
I had a car. I mean, the first thing I had a car.
Oh,
I mean, that was a big. My dad said if I didn't do drugs, I could drive a 300ZX. So I had a 300Z when I was 260Z when I was 16.
That was your first car?
That was my first car. But I could have had a Ford Pinto if I did anything else.
LJ, what would be your first car?
Yeah, what's gonna be your
Like
first?
your first
Like,
car that you
Yeah, what's your
like if you
favorite
get a
car?
big NIL deal, what's your car that you would want?
Probably a Durango.
Durango.
All right.
Okay.
Well, there we go. That's another sponsor. Shout out to LJ and Durango. We need a
Dodge.
car. Yeah, we can definitely get you. We'll start working on it now.
We know any Dodge dealerships?
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Get
Let's
you
him
a Durango.
car. Yeah, get you a Durango.
What jersey number do you wear?
4.
Is that like your lucky number? I'm always interested to hear like how players choose their numbers and if like that matters a lot when they go to university or whatever. Like I need my number.
So, like, I'm the 4th, like, Junior Smith. So, like,
Okay,
I was like,
so that's why you chose 4.
Yeah.
You wore 4 your whole life.
yeah.
You gonna wear it in college? Yeah.
Wasn't JJ Redick number 4?
Yeah, he was.
Who else was number 4?
R.J. Davis was 4 at Carolina.
Yeah. That one's open.
What was your
Yeah,
number, Nate?
I'm saying.
What about you?
14.
5.
13.
13? That's unlucky.
It's not. My birthday's 11/13. And numbers are all at what you believe in, right? I think lucky number 13. You might say, what's your number, 14?
5.
5. Holy shit, that's Kyle Larson. No way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, you pick a number. Was that always been your number? Like, no matter what?
Yeah.
So in high school, do you get to pick your number or the best player? Is there any other, you got good, your school, do you play with your AAU friends? Who's the best one you play with right now? Or how good are they, Nate? I guess I asked the question.
They're pretty good. They're pretty good. LJ, so interesting enough, LJ, so he's in the 2027 class. He actually skipped and played up an age group in the Nike division this year. So he was like one of the younger players in his age group because he played up a division, but was still one of the top players in the Nike circuit. So, LJ, who's the best kid you played against, would you say, this summer? Anywhere. It can be NBA Top 100. It can be any camp, EYBL. But you don't have to say me. It's okay.
Or your dad.
But
I mean,
I don't know because like ain't nobody really like stand out to me.
You were the best, right?
no,
Yeah,
Cooper
I'm-
Kupp didn't play in that.
Cooper
back
Kupp?
in the
No,
day,
he
right?
plays football.
Not now, but not Cooper Kupp. I mean, Cooper Flag.
Cooper
Did
Flag.
he play? In,
He played last year.
so people like everybody plays. What about the kid Trey John? Is it Trey?
He would have played LJ wouldn't have played against him.
Is there any-
Caleb Wilson.
Did you play against Tyron Stokes?
Oh yeah, Tyron Stokes.
Who's he?
He's the top player in the 2026 class, and he's getting ready to make his decision. But he's the Cooper Flag of his class right now, so he'll get to choose pretty much wherever he wants to go.
Now
to
you're
school.
allowed to go to the NBA at 18 now, right? Any age.
You have to be 1 year removed from high school. You're graduating high school class, so
So when do you
and
graduate?
19.
LJ?
You got to be 19.
2027.
Yeah, so he's going into his junior year. So he's got, I guess, 3 years.
I can just say
right?
live that up, man. I mean, you want to take advantage of that. Everything you can do to live up your high school days, live up whatever you do, and make sure your dad and mom don't be doing no chores, dude. I mean,
What?
just tell them you
That's
want to
bad
cut,
advice,
You
Ron.
got to cut one right now.
That's
out.
bad
Whatever
advice.
you just did dishes, you shouldn't be doing dishes.
Yeah,
you
you-
got to watch your hands.
Hey, you better
You're
be careful.
smooth.
His
Yeah,
mom's gonna come.
Mom
in
and
here.
Dad, I totally disagree with this. I think it's great.
I was spoiled though, so
You,
I
you
mean,
teach kids
I
responsibility.
mean, you got hands. We can't make sure he doesn't get cut, man. We got to shoot it up, right? I mean,
Yeah.
that
I mean,
translates
the money
into
makers.
into the NBA, college. Learning responsibility. You got to show up to these events. You got to do things. You got to learn responsibility young, Ron. So chores are good for you, man.
No, I know. You know, it's funny. I learned a lot when I was young. Trust me about being responsible. I mean,
Did ya?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like, tell us one thing.
Well, I mean, my dad. I mean, my grandpa. First thing I would teach any kid is sugar gets you candy. That's the first thing I would tell anybody. My number one thing my grandfather told me: so if you give somebody a penny, you might give $1. So when I write a check for you for $1 today, that might get me $10 down the road, or maybe it says 5. I don't know what it's going to say. My point is, sugar gets you candy. So I'm going to write a little check, hoping that you will someday come back and we get the candy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or he gives you tickets to a game one day when maybe he's at Carolina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a Carolina Duke game would be cool, right?
Well, yeah, Duke obviously, who's the better
Ron,
team.
where would you? Well, I know where you would want to go. Indiana.
Right, I went to school in Indiana.
He has an
won a na-
Indiana offer.
We Bob
Okay.
Knight was the coach when I went. Won a national championship with Isaiah Thomas, and one thing about Bob Knight. So my friend had another story. I mean, these stories.
Do you know who Bob Knight is? First of all, do you know who Bob Knight is?
Coach.
Yeah, I've heard
The
of him.
coach. He's coaching Indiana.
But he went to New York one time. My roommate was the manager for the team, and so I went to practice. But they lost by 27 in New York, and he made them all play without a ref. They couldn't have a ref to do their practices, and they were fouling each other. They lost by 27 twice. They had Uwe Blob, this guy who was like 7'3" back then, was a big guy. Mm-hmm. But it was funny. The next game they blew him out. But Bob Knight was too intense. I don't know. Would you play? Well, sit it.
I don't think kids this day would play for someone like Bob Knight. He was like choking players and throwing chairs on the
Yeah,
court and
I
stuff.
don't think that would go over well in these times.
What about when you went to college? Because Nate was a very good college player, if you don't know. What about, did your coach, I mean, you played for, basically Army schools, right? What do you
Yeah, I mean, it was tough, but they didn't coach like Bob Knight. They weren't throwing chairs and stuff like that. Now, the training was hard. but the coaching was how it is today. So
You know, LJ, too, do you have to do wind sprints, or I call them Geronimo's, touch this line, that line, that? What's your-
Suicides.
Suicides. Did you have to do any hills? If you do, is there anything, if you got 5 fouls, you have to do any extra stuff, or is your coach pretty lenient on everybody?
Like if we got like a tech, like or something like that, like the next practice we had to do these things called ladders. So like we'll run like down and back 11 seconds, down and back twice, 22 seconds.
The whole team?
Yeah, well, no, just the player.
The player that got sacked.
Okay, well, I didn't know.
How
you
many
know-
texts did you get?
I don't think I got one this year. I think.
Oh, no. It's not bad, Nate.
The year before, like my freshman year, I got like I don't know, I had a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But those ladders teach you a lesson, don't they?
Yeah, because we go all the way up to like 88.
And then if you don't make it, do you start over, or
Yeah.
you got to start back from 2 or 3?
Like if you're on like 33, you gotta keep running until you
33.
Yeah.
What do you
Yeah.
mean? I don't understand that.
So you go down and back. You have 11 seconds to go down and back. Then you got to go down and back twice in 22 seconds. Then you got to go down and back 3 times in 33 seconds. And so if you don't, let's say on that time, you don't make it in 33 seconds, you got to do 3 again.
you go all the way up to 88 seconds.
Now, maybe you knew this about Kentucky. You'd have to tell us, but did they do a thing, Calipari, that if they missed a free throw, the whole team had to do like suicides and stuff? That one year, I think they were talking.
Probably. I don't know specifically what it was, but yeah, normally if you miss a free throw, you're supposed to.
And Nate, by the way, missed the guy can play.
That would not bode well for the Outlaws.
No.
No, his team. What were you from? You were a pretty good free throw.
No, I'm not. No. I'm like, I was just like 50 something.
He had one guy 1 for 10. What was he?
Oh, he was 0 for 10 one game. But that was 0 for 9. I'm sorry.
0 for 9.
Not me. Don't look at me.
No, no.
I mean, how many did you?
But we almost adopted the underhand free throws.
So, by the way, hoop group this year, you're going to try to take Sam, or you're going to try to take? Who you try to take?
I don't know yet. There's some potential trades in the works, and I want to take Sam. Obviously, I love playing with Sam. He's got a little injury right now, so
Well, I think
When is it time to move on? Like it's been how many years since you've last?
no.
I mean,
we
I
won.
think Backus
We've
is
been
better
we've
than
been
Sam.
we've been in three of the last 4 championships. All right,
and you won
and we've
two.
won 2 of them, and so it's not like as bad as people
I mean,
think.
it's kind of like Boston. Like my friend Joe Mazzulla, right? Like he's won a championship. The year before that, he was in the championship.
Yeah.
They're always close, but the ownership, man, they want
Yeah.
they want the number 1 spot.
Well, you're not going to be.
Sam's
You're
injured this
picked
year,
second.
too, so.
For, talking to Grant last night, by the way, there's no doubt. I was really happy with this. I sponsor a team, LJ, at Table Talk, and Nate's going to be our pick. But Backus,
Oh, breaking news! Oh, here we go.
You think Backus?
Hold on, I gotta
is
text
better
somebody.
than Sam?
Do I think Backus? I think they're 2 different players completely.
Yeah.
I would say yes. You want some food, don't you, LJ? Yeah, you want
He's
your
hungry.
friend eat.
Hey, he's growing
We
up.
get
man.
some freakies, man. The cereal
Oh,
is
well.
really good.
Like
What,
what does
Paul's-
it taste like?
You know what?
You don't
for
wanna
real-
know.
For real, this is a funny. Like, I'm glad you're asking. Because I don't get too many questions, but freakies are like they're very sweet. They're very sweet, crunchy. They were monsters. They were basically like a Fruit Loop with monsters, right? They just did monsters. There was a show called Freakies.
Were they like marshmallows, like Lucky Charms?
No, there was no marshmallows, but they were just like.
That's what I thought. I thought it was
No,
marshmallows.
it was more like Fruit Loops, but they looked like monsters. And I just had to laugh because I was joking around about it. Like I did eat that, and I had. Did you have a lunch? You ever have a lunchbox?
Yeah.
And what was your lunchbox?
Like what kind of lunchbox?
Yeah, what was on your lunchbox?
Like Nike.
Nike. Okay. Did you have a lunchbox?
I did, yeah. Actually, you know what my dad used to do probably about 1 or 2 days a week? I'd have a brown paper bag, and he would draw on it. Like
Yeah.
he was a good artist. So
No
like,
way.
He would draw a picture on it, yeah.
Yeah, I had the brown paper bag too. In high school, I
Did
mean,
they
like
draw on it? They
Huh?
draw on it?
No. That's nice. And my parents just kind of threw it in there.
Well,
They
now
might
that
try
I
to-
look, now
But
that
I
I
mean,
look
I
at it,
love-
I'm like, man, my dad had a lot of time.
That
in the
was nice of
mornings.
them.
Yeah.
But I mean, the older you got, like I'm glad my parents gave me a brown bag because I was going to carry like a Superman,
I had
lunchbox in high
freakies for
school.
lunchbox for sure. I mean, I was.
You had a freaky lunchbox?
Oh yes, I swear to God.
What's your obsession
My
with these
mother.
freakies?
No, I'm just telling you. It's a question we started asking the podcast. It's kind of is what you had. Like Brent, what did you have again?
Cereal?
Yeah.
Rice Krispies.
Yeah.
Oh God, there we go. Pop, pop, pop. Fizz,
Yep.
fizz, fizz. So
Is that right?
no, they pop like when you.
I think
put
it's Snap, Crackle, and Pop.
Yeah, but they do when you pull it in. They
Yeah,
go
yeah.
pop, pop.
Pepto Bismol. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Or
that.
Alka-Seltzer. Was that what that was?
Fizz.
I eat whatever like. Renee don't eat, but LB does. So when she comes over, what's that cereal we have now? We have to have, or she ain't eat coming over. Renee, what's that cereal?
Freakies.
No, Lucky Charms.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, it was Cinnamon Crunch.
Fruity Pebbles is probably the best of all time.
Oh,
though.
and then the milk I like now too. I like they made the milk that lasts forever.
What's your Fruity Pebbles are the best for sure. But you got a fast food favorite? Ron likes Taco Bell.
That's not always true, but Chick-fil-A.
Probably Zaxby's.
Zaxby's is good. It's
Shout out
underrated.
Zaxby's,
Yeah,
NIL.
Zaxby's.
You want
yeah.
some ketchup over to LJ?
Nah.
Okay.
You like
I like
McDonald's and Burger King and Wendy's too, right?
So when you
Yeah.
go to college, do you, Nate? I don't know this. I find out something about camp with Mason when he stayed. I guess now they stay by themselves individually because of COVID. So you used to have a roommate. So in college, the dorms now, do the college kids get a room by themselves? When I went to college, I had somebody roommate.
It's kind of like they have a community room, like a living room, and they each have their own room and shower and bathroom.
Right.
So it's like together, but it's not.
It's like a suite or something.
Yeah,
They
it's
call
like
them
a,
like
it's
suites,
like
yeah.
a multiple bedroom apartment, pretty
Or
much.
they have a guy watching this, like at where they come out. I don't know what do you call that, like at NBA games. You got to go to bed by 11 or not? Not in college.
No, not normally. And sometimes, like colleges now, like they'll let the players stay in their own apartment. So it just depends on the school and what the player wants.
Hey Brent, we got to get LJ a tabletop pillowcase. Part of the
We're
NIL,
adding more SKUs.
part of the NIL deal. Like, hey, where'd you get that? Oh, tabletop. But he's smart. He gets money from him. We'll
Yeah.
give him another $5 for that. So do
Thanks.
you when you go to do you play now with your friends or do you go to a park? What do you? I mean, you just. I mean,
I just play like pickup, like either at my this past year high school or at this other high school. I just play pickup like a grown man or kids my age.
you know who's really good? I tell you, it's amazing. When I played, back, when I do play at YMCA, you would put your name on the board. But there's some good players at the Y. Wouldn't you say that, Nate? I mean, you know what I mean? They're old former players and stuff. Would that be good for somebody like him or not?
Yes and no. I mean, you got to go compete. Like today, like kids don't understand the challenge of like going to a park and going to a pickup game where if you lose, you don't get to play again the rest of the day. Like back when I was in high school and in college, like if you lost, you didn't get to play again. Like you had to sit for like 3 or 4 games, and by
Yeah.
that time the sun was down.
Yeah, you're ready to go.
Hey, and LJ,
Yeah.
by the way, at the Y, okay, I'm signing up the board and I'm the 5th guy. They're like, shit. Because you want to keep playing, right? You want to keep playing.
They just skipped your name.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
Well, they
we
knew they
played
were gonna
over on
keep
Burke.
playing.
No, I wasn't bad. Actually, I wasn't as bad when I was in my youth, but we played over here. I guarded A.J. Allmendinger over here.
Who's the best player you've ever played against?
Well, I mean, that's kind of tricky because you brought some NBA guys. But, I mean, I live with, again, and this is a true story, and I wish we had video, but I live with David Wingate. So I would guard, I would play literally with Alonzo Mourning and LJ and Larry Johnson and all those guys over there in Fort Mill. But obviously, like when I would watch Dell, they would have to, they couldn't take me down the post or anything. But I did learn a lot playing against guys like that when I was playing the NBA guys. When I know you're looking at this figure right now, it's bullshit. But I was always an athlete, and I always played and competed. But one thing David always taught me, because he went to school with Georgetown and John Thompson played defense. But he always said, and I don't know, Nate, if you've taught this, but when Dell was shooting, Del Curry, back in the day, with Vernon Maxwell, back in the day, when I would play against them, obviously they weren't allowed, but Wingate would say, keep your hand on the ball. Even though you're shorter, always watch the ball. So when they come up like this, you can tap the ball a little bit. And I would
Foul 'em?
Yeah.
not foul. I would try, but like we wouldn't like. Obviously, it wasn't. But we would play Muggsy and all those guys. We'd play horse, but I would not like Nate or him. I could hit 9 out of 10 free throws. I can beat. We'd win some money on free throws, because back in the day, I would be able to hit 9 out of 10. Back in the day, we'd play horse, and we always spotted. But that's the best players I ever played against. But then you brought Malachi and you brought John Elmore and you brought all those guys that played pickup, and we had some fun there. You know,
We brought the LSU coach last year.
yeah. Who was the kid that I like a lot? I always the Miami Hernandez.
Oh yeah, Dewan.
DeJuan.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's another good kid. But he was a what? He was the what when he was a college, a high school kid. He was the player of the.
He was a McDonald's He played in the McDonald's All-American game.
So LJ, this guy DeJuan Hernandez played in the All-American, but he, when he was in Nate, he really didn't want to work hard. I mean, I love him now; he's gone really well. But
Yeah.
for a little bit, Nate was real hard on him. But he didn't want to. There was one drill. I don't know if you ever did it. You shoot a three, and then you go up. What's that called?
You have to run all the way down.
Shoot a three.
Yeah.
Come across, shoot another three. Come down, shoot a three. And, Najee Marshall did it. All the guys you've ever, Malachi, all these guys he trained. And, DeJuan was like, I ain't doing that. I don't really want to do that. A lot of times, I ain't doing that. And so I always laugh because now he's making good money overseas. But I think for a little bit, he was definitely one of the best because of what he did. But I think he didn't put as much effort in that he could have. But I think he's a great guy. He's a great guy, but now he's doing well, right?
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah,
he makes $1 million a year overseas, right?
Yeah, he's doing well. He's doing well.
You got an NBA team, LJ?
The Warriors.
Warriors. Yeah, I feel like your generation probably grew up. Like for me, growing up, it was the Bulls, obviously, the Jordan and Pippen and all them. I feel like every kid now just loves the Warriors.
Who's
Which
your?
is fine because Steph's the man.
Steph. You like Steph?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's. That's not only they all ate at Red Rocks when they were kids, and
That's how they got so good.
they did. And but, I think seeing them after church every Sunday, I think was the influence too. They were good. They were always good kids. They never really got in trouble, and I think who they surrounded themselves with was always kind of a good core, and I think that will make or break you too down the road. You're like, I hang out with Nate. It's not. I mean I have to, but it's not. I don't know if it helps me or hurts me, but it helps me. But I think who you hang around and who you surround yourself with is also going to be who you are. You know what I mean? You got to push yourself. I think it's pretty good that you have a friend coming. That means you must really like him. He's a good guy. And cornerback, wide receiver over at Lincolnton, right?
It's like Travis Hunter. Yeah.
Yep, Lincolnton. So, yeah, he's Travis Hunter. You think you can get a contract back there? School? You going to go to college?
Maybe. He might get an offer.
Yeah.
So when you watch the finals, are you cheering for, who'd you cheer for? Cheer for the Thunder?
Yeah.
Yeah. When you're watching NBA games, are you watching it as a fan or are you watching it to learn and kind of critique these guys and pick up their moves and see what they're doing? Or are you just watching as a fan, just to take it easy?
I'd say both.
Yeah.
Hey, Brian, we do the, it could be on CW at 11:30 this week, so you can tape it. You can tell your dad to watch it, CW at 11:30. But can you do a clip of him on that show? Like of him, one of his.
Oh yeah, no,
let's
we'll
do
add.
that.
I'll from Nate. I'll get a little highlight reel from him or something to steal from something that's
you
really
can
good.
be
We'll add that on
you can
there.
be on TV. I think.
What was your season high this year?
47.
47 as a 10th grader on varsity.
Could you make it 50? What happened at the end, or was it 40?
That was probably the game you got at Tech, right?
We was playing a rival school, and it was like, this is our second game playing them, man. It was like, we still lost. Like, I had 47.
Oh,
wins.
really?
Yeah. The score was like 106 to 100. It was crazy.
Hey, you
What-
did your part.
Well, yeah, we lost. I mean,
Yeah.
that's the problem. When you lose, you lose.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody goes around and goes, I scored. You lost. It's like Nate, he
Yeah,
does that.
right.
You lose, you lose. You
It's
gotta
like,
win.
one day you show up and cookies are hard. You're just like,
Yeah, the cookies won't be hard again. I guarantee that. But you to win, you want to win. But I think 47 is right. Could you have got to 50?
Yeah.
Did the coach want you to get to 50? The players or they?
Like we didn't know I had 47. Like,
really?
yeah,
But how many threes did you hit?
3, 4.
3, yeah.
When you're playing in the game, you ever think to yourself, all right, I got like 24 points right now. You're going back. You're doing that. Or
Nah,
you
I
just
just- I
you
just
just look
move.
after the game.
You know, in high school they don't have. I don't think they just have the zero. They just have the score, right? With the NBA, you look up because I see players looking up.
Yeah, they don't have
Yeah.
all that.
Like who's
Well, in regular high school, like public high school and around here, they don't have the player stats, but the probably a school that he goes to next year will probably have that. So
You know, it's funny because LeBron James. You know, I have been fortunate enough to have courtside seats a few times, and LeBron James, if he was trying to get somebody a triple double, I thought not him, somebody else, right? He was really into it. Like they knew the stats. Like I forget the player, but he was
Yeah, but
like,
they get like the stat sheets every quarter.
yeah, they were trying to get a rebound for this guy. Like nobody would get around the ball, and they got a triple double. So I think it is.
It's like Angel Reese.
In high school, you really don't know, right? Or you would know. You really.
yeah, it's harder. It's harder to realize.
Now, like if you look at Nate's stat line, he's usually like 2 for 20 from 3, and he's like, he does do a layup. He does know how to make a layup.
This guy.
I don't know that that's facts.
I think Nate's had like 40 a few
What's
times.
your high?
already.
What's your highest game?
He's had 40.
I think it's like 42.
Yeah.
I think it was 42 last year.
How
or
many
the year
tees you
before
get? You didn't get any last year.
that. I didn't get any last year. The year before that, I
Hey,
got
that's a big
one.
deal. Yeah.
I'm getting better. I'm
Now-
operating
It's improving.
peace.
Yeah.
Just so you know,
But
Taylor.
you weren't at many games, so I didn't have
Right.
someone
The
yelling at
injury
me.
has
Yeah.
definitely affected my going to games, but I watch it online. I watch it on live, but so I sponsor a team. And I decide who I want to sponsor, right? Buy the shirts. They get to eat at Red Rocks and see me, and I can give them shit. But
And cookies.
I decided to sponsor Grant, who's good at coach, and I told Grant we got to take Nate. So Nate,
So you're calling his shots, huh?
I'm not going to call the shots.
Oh.
Nate will. I think Grant's going
Breaking
to take
news.
it serious. You can't. Good thing about somebody who has money, you can't buy him like last year with Kush. I mean, you can't buy Charlie Ng could be able to take him in the bathroom. They made a trade in the bathroom this year.
Sounds so bad.
Yeah.
I mean,
It was pretty bad.
No, he took him to courtside game. The guy that was the coach, they took him to the basketball game courtside. Then they made him drink 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 drinks. Then they, were talking in the bathroom, whatever happens like that.
Cuddling.
And they come out and they make a call and say, we're going to trade 2 guys for 2. And it wasn't a fair trade, but we're not going to have that with Grant and you. But Nate doesn't always show up to games. He doesn't he
That's not
tries.
true. That's not true. I've probably missed one game the last 2 or 3 seasons. I flew back from London for a game.
Wow.
I flew back.
It's commitment.
I flew cross country to make it to a game.
Now, are you in high school? I mean, we always have to have a little controversial subjects. What do you think about the girl life? You dating anybody, or you got anybody you're special?
Nah.
Dating the game, basketball. That's right.
Nate, what do you give him? Any advice on that? I wouldn't take your.
Is
I would take
that on the
his-
job description, Nate?
Yeah, we're focused on basketball.
There you go.
That's-
Michael, if you want to live, I always say it, and I joke. I'm not even joking about it, but I would live like Michael does. He's a good family man, great with his kids. Only thinks about one person, his wife, and I think that I would model what he does. So,
And I do make my kids do chores, just for the record.
but besides being a Carolina fan, I'm a Duke fan. So,
Yeah, well.
why I'm surprised Duke didn't. Why didn't Duke offer him? What's going on over there? Who's coaching Duke?
They haven't offered yet, but they're still in contact with him. So hopefully it's coming soon.
So he's a sophomore. When does it happen? Junior? or-
Normally your junior
Well,
year.
he's gotten offers
going
for-
into your junior. You're like your junior year, going into your senior year. Like that's the hot spot of when people really pick up a lot of offers.
Now they call your cell phone, or they call you?
No, they'll call him. Yeah, they'll call him directly.
Like,
and-
what's a call from Coach Calipari? Like, what?
Do they
how
have
does
to call
it
your
go?
parents first, or they call
Nah,
directly?
they can just call my phone now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, plug
And-
this into the thing, Brent, so in case Jeff answers.
And then,
Jeff McGinnis.
is it a thing to
no.
want to? No, your charger.
No, we
gotcha.
want to get Jeff.
Do you
McGinnis.
do you take in the timeline? Do you try to commit before that scholarship gets
No.
taken by like another guard or something like that? How does that usually work?
Yeah, I mean, once the scholarships are gone, they're
Right,
gone.
yeah.
So,
But
if-
even positionally, let's say there's 3 scholarships and there's 2 left.
yeah. So if a school he's not going to be the only one that they
Yeah.
offer. So it's one of those things where there might be 3 offers to all point guards.
Yeah.
As soon as one of them take that offer,
You're kind of like
it's done.
Yeah.
So, sometimes you can hold out and you can see what all you can get, but sometimes what's the saying? A bird in the hand. What?
Or two in the bush.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Well, there is something going on interesting in the NFL. The guy from Cincinnati Bengals, don't know his name, the defensive end from Texas A&M.
Yeah.
He
Shamar
doesn't want to
Stewart.
sign. Yeah, can he go back on this NIL deal and say, no, I want to go back to NIL?
NIL.
No, what I'm saying is,
If he does not sign by the end of the season, he can re-enter the draft.
what I'm saying is, he's going to try to. Where do we have to plug it into? Hey, Brian, I want
I
to
just
try
rem-
to call somebody in. So don't you have to?
Yeah,
call-
no, actually, just Bluetooth it into
Yeah, just-
what
Okay.
Michael
Oh,
does
I thought
on
you were
his
trying
end.
to plug it into a charger
That's
or
what I
something.
thought, too.
Yeah.
No. But can he? Can you think
We don't need the plug, Chris.
Do you think he could sue him or not? Do you think he can sue the NFL?
The Bengals?
And say, I want to go back in.
No.
Let me try to rephrase it. Shamar Smith was drafted by the Cincinnati Bengals. And committed them, but doesn't like
It's a
of the-
first-round pick.
One of the contract things is it says if you get hurt or you go out and party too late or something, we can cut you. Whatever. It's the first time it's ever seen a contract according to his agent. So can he say, screw it, I ain't gonna play for you. I want to go back and I want to try to sue to get back in college again if he's a junior.
I don't think he can go
He
back
cannot
to
go
college.
back to college.
But
He would re-enter the draft.
I understand what you're saying, but do you think he can sue? You think he can get a lawsuit?
no,
No.
not to go back to college because it's part of his contract. I mean, he signed
Yeah.
it.
I know.
Oh, he hasn't signed his contract yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
He
but he has
hasn't
been
signed.
officially drafted. So if he does not get signed the contract by the end of the season, from what I understand, is he's eligible to go back into the draft next year and be drafted
And be drafted
by
again.
someone else.
Are we on Sondex or Roadcaster?
Roadcast.
Yeah, it's interesting. You have to follow the story. You look it up because I was going to ask you about that. I know what he's saying, but I'm telling you what his agent's saying. They're saying they're going to make.
But what I was saying was something different. I'm talking about scholarships getting taken before.
But he wants to potentially go back in. You know
It'd
what
be
I
a
mean?
very complicated process to do that.
Right. But I think that's a good idea. If LJ was, okay, we're going to try to call Jeff McGinnis. I
So
doubt-
if you're saying if Dean Smith was the coach of Carolina, you would have signed right away, right? Dean Smith was the greatest.
Do you
You know
think-
about Dean Smith, LJ? Yeah. Yep.
but don't you?
Was your dad a Carolina fan growing up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just see here.
See, Ron's excuse for Carolina beating Duke all the time, this is why he did the SAT thing, is because Duke had higher standards for SATs, and that's why they could never beat Carolina. So that's his excuse for why, when he was growing up, they always lost to Carolina.
Hey, this is like all these podcasts have people like Brent to do this, but this is bad.
Yeah, Brent.
Jeff
What are you
might-
doing, Brent?
Jeff might not answer.
What is
Your
all
call
this?
has been forwarded to
Oh, he sent you to
voicemail. The
voicemail.
person you're
He's still in practice.
Yeah.
He had practice at 1 o'clock.
Remember, when Ron can't figure something out, it's not his fault.
Yeah, but that's how I win. I very rarely lose. If you want to model somebody, follow me for a day and
So
we'll
is
teach you how to win.
McGinnis, is he coaching at Charleston? College Charleston?
Yeah, he's an assistant coach
So-
down
okay.
there at College of Charleston. So, yeah,
I mean, you
Good
worked
school.
with him, right? Did you work with Jeff?
he played for him, right?
I played when he was coaching Team Charlotte. I played on the younger team.
Doesn't Ed Cota coach in Charlotte too?
I
Does he
believe
coach
so.
somewhere?
I believe so. I don't know where, but
Charleston's a beautiful city
How
too.
would can back to NL because I know the kid is going to Huff. We didn't have him on the show. Did we have him on the show? The
No.
wide receiver going to Huff,
Nope.
but can Huff pay you? Can he be paid in high school?
yeah,
The high school
there's certain
can't.
public
Can't?
high schools. I don't believe you can in North Carolina, but if you go to a private school, yes, you can.
And that's funded by just the, I guess, alumni or something. How do they?
No, I mean this is like real NIL deals, so like an endorsement
I see.
deal,
I
or
see.
someone like
Not
Red
to sign
Rocks.
with the school won't pay.
Yeah, yeah.
Got it.
The schools aren't.
So,
necessarily paying.
so in you go to public school right now,
You cannot
could not get an
receive-
NIL deal.
Correct.
And I'm doing something here that I've never done. So, but because of you and your friendship and loyalty to me, I'm going to give the kids $750.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Live on the air.
I think we'll throw in some cookies too.
And
LJ.
maybe, it's funny.
Please take the cookies.
I do these hats at LJ. So, this cheapskate. The guy next to me is definitely worth a lot more money than I am. So I'm really surprised. He goes to Carolina. That his company can't throw you a little bit someday. Just so you know, make sure you get a little bit from him.
Yeah, you'll get something from us for sure.
If
Yeah.
he chooses Carolina,
Yeah.
he'll get
Oh,
some.
yeah. Yeah. Go to Carolina, man. You keep the checks coming.
He'll wear the rich friend hat.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we got to get him a hat. He's got to wear his hat on the show or something.
We'll have to think of a design. That's not for me. That's
Oh
for
yeah,
him.
here it's $750. I'm
Wow.
sure I wrote it right.
There you go,
I got
okay.
these
That's an
sunglasses
NIL
on.
deal.
I got these sunglasses on. Yeah. So yeah, that's your NIL deal from Red Rocks. But I want you to when you
Make sure he put the comma in the right
No.
spot. Is there a comma or
I want
the
you to
decimal?
bring your friend back
The
and
decimal
you-
in the right spot.
when you get when you accept it, or you can
Is it
announce
signed?
you can announce it here. You can
75
announce it
cents.
here. You can announce it here at Red Rocks if you want.
He probably wants to do it at his school. That's probably how you do it, right?
Yeah, either way. But we got
But
money.
If there's a price tag to
Yeah,
the
that's
announcement,
true. That's right. Yeah.
Well, we can still say we did it. I mean, we just gave him a check.
Now we
You-
could-
excuse me. I just gave him a check. Excuse
maybe
me,
SoCal marketing will come with another check
Hey,
during
maybe-
announcement time.
$250. That got to help the kid out on the show. I mean, sometimes Mark
$750.
would. If
We'll
Mark-
bring you a Durango.
When Mark, he does do cars. So, what do you think about that? Is that your first official check from anybody? Do you have a bank account?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All you got to
I like
say
that.
is my favorite podcast is Table Talk.
You
My
say
favorite.
Red Rocks are on.
My
Red
favorite
Rocks are on. What do
my
you get-
favorite podcast is Table Talk, and my favorite restaurant in Charlotte is
Red Rocks.
That's
Red
right.
Rocks.
The best place for chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah,
Maybe you need to add his name on the dessert menu now.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Well,
Chocolate chip cookies.
We'll figure that out. He's got to, the problem with the name is you got to come in. You got to support. How about your dad? I heard.
Loves the crab cakes.
Just so you know, I've heard so many good things about your dad from Nate and mother that it really makes me, and you obviously, but it's good you have good parents. This prison guard thing, I'd like to get your dad on because that would be I'm sure he has some stories. I wish
Yeah,
he came on.
he needs his own episode.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to hear I mean, I don't know what I'd do if I went to jail. I just don't know what I'd do.
You think he
I'm so-
remembers you?
I know who you'd call. You'd call Mark Jaton.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah,
call
that's right,
him.
yeah.
Well, I'd call Larry. I'd try to figure out how I'd be the guy selling stuff in there, like cigarettes. I'd figure it out.
Yeah, you
I'd
would.
try to make money at the jail. You see if I give it back. But I'm so excited that you're, when I remember when Mr. Kim, I used to go to the racetrack at your age and ride horses and do stuff, and he helped me out as a 16-year-old, and he was rich, and we were middle class, and I just remember when he gave me his first, he always gave the kids a chance, and I hope you make it, you know what I mean? I think it's up to you. Doctor said with my legs, it's up to me, and I always remember that one thing she said, and when I left that, and Dr. Conley said, it's up to you. Renee was there that day, and I'll never forget, it was so meaningful. We should probably have a hat. It says
Yeah.
it's up to you. It's just really up to you. I mean, if you want to, stop playing basketball and stop working hard, and that's one thing about Nate, even in the hoop group, Nate set up the plays in the hoop group for us. You know what I mean? Even me, he pushed me. He knows how to push the fifth guy, but whoever the leader, try to make sure you kind of have to kiss ass the leader at times too. Whoever that is, your coach, even though you don't believe in it, he might go left, but sometimes you got to run through the wall right, or that's important. I think that's one thing I'm able to do. Try to
Run through walls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have 200
It's a good
employees.
run wall.
We have 150 employees.
Yep.
And so I talk to each one differently. And I told
Yeah.
that Renee
Yeah, he
today.
does.
Everybody has if I yelled at Renee, she could cry. If I yelled at Lauren, she could screw off, give me the finger and get the hell out. So it all depends who you're dealing with. So wouldn't you say that, Nate?
Yeah, you got to
kinda-
learn how to lead with different people.
But this is really exciting for Red Rocks to support you and Nate, because I've never done it. And Michael really would. I mean, he's a big time. I don't know if you're going to go to Carey. LSU sounds real fun too. I look at some of that.
Yeah, I know how
went-
Ron would make his college choice.
I went to school in Indiana, so Indiana's a great school. But I think it all depends on fit. I think what you said earlier, how you're going to fit in,
Yeah.
how you're going to make that decision, how your mom and dad, and obviously now it's different because they can give you money. So that, I don't know if that's a true factor. Is that a
Yeah, I mean, it is. It's got to be a good business deal because now college basketball is business. So
5 years from now, LJ, where are you going to be? NBA?
NBA, yeah.
Yeah. Summer League champions on the Hornets, maybe? Repeat? 2-time NBA Summer League champion in 5 years?
We got to
We're-
make sure. make sure we get a picture with that, with the check and me and
Yeah.
my partner too. He's great. He's inside. He's doing he went to he's going to Yellowstone to like all these things and out west. He's driving around, but he said, good luck too. But he's a small school, Gardner. No, what college you go to, John? Whatever college you went to, but it's a small college.
I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know much.
Yeah, I mean, look, man, you got the world is yours, really. At this age, if I could go back to being in 11th grade, I would have done things a lot differently. Just keep working, you'll be in the NBA one day. You got the potential.
If you name one of your kids,
and you got a great guy here with you to help you along the way.
You can't beat anybody. Nate's the best at this. I've seen it. I've watched it. I mean, people try to go with the bigger associations, but sometimes it doesn't. You can't have personalized Nates. And Nate knows everybody. Nate, Nate's one of. I've been injured a little bit for last year, and I'm working through that. But no matter if I'm injured or this is just about a friend, right? We're just talking about real life. Nate invites me to every basketball game, whether it's in Kentucky, Kansas, and Nate always says, "Don't worry, I'll get you there, and I'll get you a good seat, and if you got it." And that's a friend, you know what I mean? Because he doesn't have to do that, and I think he does that with his players too. And I think you're very fortunate to have him,
Did you do the Carolina experience? Is it?
Not yet. It's coming up.
It's coming up. Okay,
Yeah.
I was going to ask you about that.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it passed.
What's Carolina experience?
Where we go and play like the fantasy camp, where we go in and play as Carolina, like UNC players.
Like
for a
we
weekend.
pretend like we're like LJ,
Yeah.
you pretend like you're a basketball player at Carolina for adults, and then like the team coaches you up, and you get to go to the locker room and all
Yeah,
that.
you like go to dinner with Hubert. Like it's a cool experience.
What about do they still do the alumni game in Kentucky? Where
I don't think so.
that's how they used to get the NIL money back in the day,
Back
right?
in the day, they used to have like a full blown like tour of like going around playing at a game in one city, going to another city in Kentucky. But now
Drake would like come to that too, right? Was that like the thing?
Yeah,
Drake was
there
always
was,
at?
like- there
that
was-
was probably because Calipari
yes,
put that on.
Yeah.
And you would get alumni. But back in the day, I couldn't. I remember when the Davidson kids ate here all the time with Coach, and I couldn't give them money back in the day, right?
Yeah, you just wanted to do their laundry.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I
And you
wasn't
like that.
allowed. It was weird. I would. I mean, if LJ came in,
Yeah.
now he knows Uncle Ron, so and he's going to name his kid Ron. He just told me that a minute ago.
Congrats.
It's going to be LJ Ronaldo.
How many people are you going to ask to name their child that?
I've asked everybody. I told him to give him $5,000. Nobody's come up. I'll give you $5,000. Name kid Ron. I mean, it'd be a great story.
Yeah.
I'll bring the kid on.
Pay him first.
Yeah.
Hey, 99 problems, but money ain't one. It's my line.
All right. Yeah.
Well-
You know who Jay-Z is?
Hey, what do you?
That's not
Anything
the-
you want to
that's not
say
the
to us
lyrics.
before we sign off? Anything?
Go Hills.
You want to say thanks for the check? That's a good one.
Yeah,
Miss-
thanks
Miss-
for the check. Thanks for having me.
Oh, you're good.
Thanks for coming, LJ. We wish
I
you the
learned a
best.
lot. Yeah, I
for
think
sure.
it's be good. I want to see this 2-on-2. If we really could set this up, I think Brent would like to do it when Brent's out. That'd be pretty funny, I think.
Maybe we do it before a hoop group game one time.
That'd be fun.
Before or halftime entertainment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's a good idea. Junior, we're coming for you.
Nate's
I can't
guarding
wait.
you.
I can't wait. But tell your dad for real that it's on CW. You can tape it.
Okay.
So obviously, if you have anything you do or don't want on the clip, not sure if we talk about freakies, but we can show you the clip before if you need to see it.
All right. Well, we appreciate
Okay.
you guys.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
Well, that was good. Everyone, thanks for joining us. This is our sign-off music. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're off and running.
Ron likes to sing on the outro. Yeah, sounds good.
Here we go. Live.
Thanks for joining us. Thanks, LJ. Thanks, Nate. See you guys next week.
Ron, it's another fantastic evening at Red Rocks. I love coming to your restaurant. The friendly service, the atmosphere, this place has it all.
Well, we have something for everyone, Mike. We can have a steak, we can have pasta, we have seafood, we have a kids menu. We have everything you need.
Well, thanks, Ron. Really appreciate you.
Red Rocks Cafe, newly renovated, your complete dining experience.
Hey, Austin.
Hey guys, mind if I sit with you?
Absolutely.
What should I do with this?
Put it over there by my two.